After carefully watching and analyzing every aspect of the the Great Gatsby movie, we will now look at the great debate of the fate of Jay Gatsby. Why did he die? Jay Gatsby, an extraordinary individual that lives in West Egg with Nick Carraway. At Daisy's house in East Egg, Gatsby promises Daisy he would take the blame if they were ever caught. Tom tells George that it was Gatsby's car that killed Myrtle. George goes to Gatsby's house in West Egg, where he shoots and kills the great individual before committing suicide. Gatsby is later found dead, floating in his pool. But why? Why would anybody choose to kill this extraordinary man? To figure this all out, we must consult our professional investigator, Ryan Wong. Let's see what he's doing right now, shall we? Ryan, wake up. We've got some stuff to do. Ryan! Attaboy. Why don't you go get dressed? For we have stuff to investigate. Ryan Wong is about to go on an adventure that you would never see in your entire life. He is grabbing his gear and getting ready to expose Jay Gatsby. Wait, no. Okay, so we're trying to figure out. Okay, so guys, we're trying to figure out exactly why Jay Gatsby died, alright? Yes. Why did Jay Gatsby die? And so, Ryan Wong set out to investigate Jay Gatsby. The first thing that he did was look around. He mapped out the murder. He thought about it in his head. Here's the situation that he mapped out. The second thing he did was look for clues. Exactly what was strange about the scene. Exactly who was involved and why were they involved. What were their relationships with each other? After some research, some analyzation, connecting some observations, he realizes that there were two different elements. The fact that Daisy killed her husband's lover was an irony in its own. And the second irony was how Gatsby died. He died like many other gangsters. And, most gangsters, they get shot. Most gangsters, they don't go out very pretty. Jay Gatsby, that dirty old bootlegger. From that point on, he didn't find anything else. He searched beyond the scene. Maybe there's something out there to investigate. And so he went. First, he went out the back. He went out to see if Daisy left anything. And surely she did. She left her belongings. Let's take a closer look, shall we? But nothing. It just smelled like a pile of... So, we went on, and Ryan Wong kept looking for things. But nothing ever added up. The thought process was quite intricate and complex. Exactly how do we go about Gatsby's way of thinking? After everything he did for Daisy, he was really no longer the person he used to be. That person was dead a long time ago, perhaps. Daisy's disapproval and rejection was inevitable. Perhaps Gatsby's ignorance, it fought and fought. He was like, no, I can get Daisy back. But is he really gonna get him back? But nah. Would he even be able to continue after Daisy's rejection? Maybe his death was good for him. Ryan Wong made the conjecture that after working so hard to change the love of one woman and failing, would there even be another chance? Is there really much left for him? Is his dignity and pride a factor of this whole entire situation? At this point in the novel, Gatsby is honestly a hero, or what seems like a hero, the author. The author wants us to think that way. Maybe he died before we lose our sympathy of him. Jay Gatsby was also a symbol in the story. Perhaps he represented something bigger, like the American dream. Perhaps his death was a rude awakening, like the stock market crash in 1929. Perhaps the American dream is unachievable. Perhaps that's what we strive for, but we will never get it. And continuing that idea of the American dream, the failure of the American dream theory, does that still apply today if we chose to think about it that way? But only time will tell, as time gives us the answers. Until someone else that's smarter than I am can answer their question of Jay Gatsby, you will have to find out for yourself. This has been National Copyright Strike Me, You Won't.